Good afternoon, everyone. This is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. Today is July 1st, and it's a Tuesday. We knew this day was coming, and it came. It's doing absolutely awesome. Our members and free folks, too, are just making out huge on our picks and technical setups and stuff like that. Let's start with PCLN, then I'll burn through several others real quick here. PCLN, we have a target set of the 12 to 67. We've made that clear for quite some time. We're going to follow this trend line here. The purchase was anywhere along this middle Bollinger Band here. This was your protection. If it did break below that, you keep your stops and go from there. But we're coming up to this here, and we should get that either today or tomorrow. We still have 25 minutes left, but I got a lot of stuff we have to do this evening on the website for scanning. So. But we will be around if you want to contact us on the homepage. So PCLN, we looks like 1260 somewhere in that area. Massive options win. If this line breaks, please hold your options because it will be going higher and it will be testing this 1290. Okay, so if this breaks 1290, and I think it's going to only because of the amount of consolidation that was taking place right here, anything that was being sold into, they were buying it. I mean, it's that simple. They were protecting the middle Bollinger Band on the daily, and it was being totally protected. I do think we're going to break this, and I think we're going to go higher. So it also caught an upgrade today. You got to love that on a big day. So keep an eye on PCLN for the next leg. Twitter. All right, Twitter is in the same position. We've been trading this one for quite some time here. We were down in this area. It did sell off a little bit today after the gap up. No big deal. We're still in the trade zone like I was talking about yesterday. Keep an eye on this one to move forward. We've been trading this one since down here, but we should be collecting in this area over here. There's no need for this to really push any higher. Some profit takers have to come in, and that's just the way it happens, and then it's going to consolidate after a big move. Okay, let's take a look at Facebook. Facebook also did very well today. We have that target up at the top here, and we're just on the march right up there. All our members know we've been doing this for quite some time here, and we had it all projected out and laid out for the time frames and everything else that we were going to get. And here she is. She's just riding along that line and doing exactly what she's supposed to be doing. Any pullbacks gets support. Middle Bollinger Band is protection, and Facebook should be up here at 70 in no time. No time at all, but Facebook does look good. Okay, HCLP, another huge winner and a non-stop trader. This one has been going crazy since Ray announced it. Way back over here. Today was a great day here. Took that double top out, and people cashed out massive gains on the options. It's had a $20 move since the first alert. So HCLP has rock and rolled. IBM is doing fantastic. Member videos, we were watching that one for quite some time, and I told them where the protection area was, and we discussed it and went through. And the middle Bollinger Band broke. That's what the new trigger was, and the downtrend line was broken, and we are on a massive run to the upside today. Congratulations all the holders of IBM, because we busted on through to the other side. All right, IBM good. Google, same thing. I said any little pullback yesterday, I think in the video, that you're going to catch the support right on the top of the box, and it didn't even have that. It just blew up to the upside along with heavy volume. Good stuff. Momentum's in. RSI's doing great. We got a couple more. I think we have one more day of green, and then we're probably going to start taking a break here. So let's look at Google to come up, and we're going to focus on this area right here, 605, and take some profits after that. Then we'll worry about this being support and heading to the next leg. Well, we'll have support here, but I'll do in detailed videos and get complicated with the members. So if you're not a member, you should join, because it's going to be a trader like there's no tomorrow. DXP has not stopped for us. We started this right here, and it's still tracking up to the nice upside. We're about $10 up right now. We have a gap to close up here. It will take place. We are going to ride this. Here's your first resistance right here, 81. Take your first set of profits, let it fall back a little bit, reset your options down here or a little bit lower. We'll manage this live in the chat room and also for our members, but we'll look for another entry and get ready to catch the next ride up during consolidation time. So DKS is another one. Let me make sure I get all these here. DKS, following our trend line exactly. There's just non-stop. It did hit our first point today. This was your first exit right here if you wanted to, 47, and the start was down here at 43. If you want to hold and ride, that's members' choice and stock choice. You just keep rocking and rolling here. But I would recommend taking a little bit off the table, seeing how the options on all these stocks are absolutely bonkers. QIHU. QIHU, we've been talking about that one. It's doing a nice move today. It's coming up to meet some resistance now. We spoke about this one and gave the options for that one. Just need this line break right here. Once we get this broken, this thing could really get trucking to the upside. So keep an eye on QIHU, IBM. I don't know if I did that one yet, did I? IBM and GMCR. IBM, no, yes I did. Okay, GMCR. Last one, GMCR. Let's tell you about this one. This one has a little story behind it because we were down here. Ray put this up on a couple of our sites here over at Stock Charts, our main board over there. He said this was the area. Let's start collecting right here. We're going to go do some August options. August options came in, and GMCR just blew up right here and made members change people's lives. So GMCR is on the consolidation right here. One thing we need to take notice of it that we zoom in here is we are now over this top, and now we're working with this top right here. So if this can hold this and consolidate here a bit, then we're going to stop marching to the upside. So keep an eye on GMCR for a continued move. Now, if you want these on the bottom, make sure you come into the chat room or get our daily member newsletter. It's very important on catching these things the right time, where to trade them, how to get out of them, where to get out of them, where to get into them, what are your stops, what are your, we really manage the trade for you. So if you get a chance, come on over. It's $700 for a lifetime. You would have made that in 2 days, a day. The alerts are there. So now it's time to get your skills fine-tuned so you can maximize every single trade. And when you get days like this, you're all prepared for it. All right, this is Matt over at MilestoneCapitalGrowthPortfolio.com. Have yourself a great night.